Hello, welcome to the EFT tapping meeting. Today we'll be doing a tapping on healing the mother wound. This is based off of Family Constellations by Bert Hellinger. And so here are some things that I've learned about the mother. One, the relationship we have with our body is the relationship we have with our mother. So think about that for a moment. What is your relationship with your body, and how is that similar to your relationship with your mother? Do you have a relationship at all or not? The relationship we have with money is the relationship we have with our mother. Again, think about it for a moment. How is it similar? Does money come and go often? Does your mother come and go either emotionally or physically or mentally or however way? Is money abundant? Is your mother's love abundant? Is money non existent? Is the relationship with your mother non existent? You can go deeper. It doesn't have to be that to the point. Go deeper and think about it. The relationship we have with our business, if we have one, is the relationship we have with our mother. Our country, our mother country, has the energy of our mother, hence mother country. And so if you feel rejected by the country you are living in, do you feel rejected by your own mother? And a few other things is one, we pick up things we don't like about our mother for ourselves. So the question I like to ask is, what do you dislike or even go as far as hate about your mother that you dislike or hate about yourself? Again, we pick up these energies because on a soul level, we love our mother so much. There is no room for hate in the soul. That to make up for that dislike or hate, we pick it up, right? On a physical level, we pick that energy up for ourselves so that we continue to have a connection to our mother and also to make up for the fact that we don't like this part of our mother and it just doesn't make sense for the soul. Like, but I love my mother. So these are just a few things about mother wound and Bert Hellinger. We also call them unconscious loyalties, where we, if, for example, our mother has absolutely no money, we may reject money in our life because of a unconscious loyalty we have towards our mother. If my mom can't enjoy money, why should I? Why would I? Or if your mother has excess weight, we may pick up excess weight again in that unconscious loyalty. And I say unconscious because we don't consciously say, well, I'm going to throw all my money away. I'm going to eat all the junk food. We don't consciously say that. But on an unconscious level, it happens. So today we'll be working on releasing these, working on the relationship with ourselves by letting go of these unconscious loyalties towards our mother. And sometimes the fear here is if I let go of my anger that maybe belongs to my mom, if I let go of the excess weight that maybe belongs to my mom, if I let go of scarcity in my life that again maybe belongs to my mom, how will I stay connected to my mom? Because we want more than anything to be connected to our mother. And the best way to do that is by honoring her choices, accepting that this is just the life she chose. We cannot change her, we cannot save her, but we can live the best parts of her in us. But we need to let go of all these unconscious loyalties that is hurting us. Because if you're a mother, you would know you don't want your child to be repeating your mistakes. Those are your mistakes, and you have every right to them, as we have every right to our mistakes. And we don't want our children to repeat that. So, again, we will honor our mother's choices. We will give back what does not belong to us. And we will hold on to the best parts of our mother and keep that connection. A bond with a mother can never be broken. On a physical level, maybe relationships scatter, maybe they sometimes don't exist, But on a soul level, the bond can never be broken. So let's work on that today. And we will start with a short meditation. But as usual, I'll start with my prayer. Dear God, please do your will for this tapping session and meditation. Please help us heal our mother wound and in turn heal the relationship with ourselves and with all the good things in our life, abundance, love, everything. Please help us let go of our unconscious loyalties and honor our mother's choices so we can honor our life. Please come over here and do this tapping for us. Please do your will. Please say the words for me. And please do your will. Now I ask you to please close your eyes. We'll start with a short meditation. In front of you, please imagine your mother. She is 10 steps away from you. And if you've never met your mother or don't know how she looks like, please just imagine her energy. Now please, when you are ready or feel like you can, take one step towards your mother. And take the second step, third step. Take the fourth step. And as you're walking towards her, continue looking at her eyes and notice the love she has for you. Even if you've never felt it physically in this world, imagine what a mother's love would be like. And take the fifth step, the sixth step. Feel that anticipation, getting closer and closer to your mother, the one who gave you life. Without her, you would not be here. And without you, your children would not be here. Take the seventh step, eighth step, ninth step, and 10th. And as you are standing right in front of your mother, please imagine her energy to be much bigger than yours. If you would like to imagine her physical form become really, really tall, so much taller than you, then please imagine that. She is so tall that your head has to tilt up just to be able to see her now. And please raise your arms up. If you can do this physically, please do it, or you can just continue to see it in your mind. With your head tilting up and your arms raising up, just see your mother and experience this moment of you reaching out to her. Notice how she looks at you. And when you are ready, please say, "Mommy, please." Just how a little baby would raise their arms up, asking their mom, "Please pick me up. Please take me." And just sitting with this energy for a moment. feeling how it feels to call for your mother's love. And when it feels right, please imagine your mother reach back down to you. As she reaches back down to you, you both come into an embrace. And the embrace is so powerful. It feels as if it's every single embrace you've ever had in your life morphed into one. It's the embrace of true love. And when that feels good, you can put your arms back down, knowing that your mother is right here, giving you so much love. You turn to look at the opposite way, now with your mother standing behind you. And you see in front of you life. Life, abundance, love. Everything is within reach now. And with that unconditional love behind you, you are ready to step into life. And let's tap. These are the tapping points. We've got side of hand, eyebrow, side of eye, under eye, under nose, under lip, collarbone, center or right underneath your collarbone, side of chest, additional optional point of side of chest would be back of hand in between pinky and ring finger, if side of chest is hard to reach, and top of head. And we'll start with side of hand. Even though I may be carrying unconscious loyalties for my mother, I deeply and completely recognize this is all out of pure love, and I choose to see that love. Even though I may be carrying aspects about my mother that I do not like, I still deeply and completely choose to love, honor, and accept myself and all of my decisions because they are all based on love. Even though I have these unconscious loyalties towards my mother, maybe I've picked up scarcity, maybe I've picked up anger, maybe I've picked up pain. Whatever I have picked up for my mother, I choose to see it does her no good. It does me no good. And I choose to give it back now by honoring her and living my best life. I choose to love myself and forgive myself because I am worthy of love and abundance. Eyebrow. All these unconscious loyalties. On a soul level, I picked them up because I love my mother so much. I picked up her pain in hopes to lighten her load. But I choose to see it never actually lightened her load. Because if it did, then me not having money would have made my mother have more money. Me having excess weight would have made my mother very fit. Me having all this anger would have made my mother so peaceful. Me having what I picked up would have made my mother have a better life. But that is not the case. And I choose to see the truth now. I choose to honor my mother by respecting the choices she made. She chose to live her life the way she does, or did. And I don't want to interfere with that anymore. It does nobody good. I allow myself to see the truth now. Everything I have ever done was out of love. So maybe that means everything my mother has ever done was also out of love. But now it is time to break the patterns and cycle. I am allowed to love my mother. I am allowed to have a connection with my mother by living my best and most authentic life. I now imagine everything that I have picked up for my mother. I see it in my arms right now. All the pain, all the sadness, all the lack, all the things I have picked up that do not serve me. I imagine its energy in my arms now. And with my mother standing right here, I say to her, "Dear mother, I picked all of this up in honor of you, but I see now it has never helped you or me. With the same love and respect that I picked this up, I give it back to you, mother. And please imagine putting all the things in your arms that you picked up down at your mother's feet. And out of respect, please bow down to your mother. Imagine all the things we picked up flowing out of you and down by your mother's feet. And as you stand back up from the bow, imagine the beautiful person you are today. Feel the lightness of all that you have just surrendered. There is now space in my life to be my most authentic self. I will always have a connection with my mother. I now remember all the wonderful things about her, all the beautiful sacrifices she made out of love for me, the kind of woman that my mother is. I see the God in my mother. I see the beauty, love, and power in my mother. And now I pick that up. I choose to honor my mother by living the best parts of her. And I choose to honor my life by living the best parts of me. I accept all of me exactly as I am. All the good, all the bad. But even in the bad, I choose to see the love. Because nothing in this life, nothing in this universe is real except for love. I choose to see with eyes of love. I choose to hear with ears of love. And I choose to see the truth from God, higher power, the universe's loving mind. And I choose to love myself exactly as I am. And breathe in. And breathe out. Thank you so much for joining me in that, I would say, powerful session. Like Brad Yates says, lather, rinse, repeat. Do the tapping as many times as you can if you feel like it's necessary, or even just doing that meditation part. And please don't worry if you weren't able to reach that 10th step during the meditation, that's okay. That meditation came from Bert Hellinger, and even Bert Hellinger said in his last years before he passed away, he feels like he was only on the 8th or 9th step. Even he couldn't reach the 10th step. This is a lifelong work. Please don't expect yourself to just get it right away, right now. It takes time. That's okay. But you started it, and that's the most important part. So thank you for starting. Thank you for making an effort for your life. You are breaking patterns that does not serve anyone, and you are starting new, wonderful, abundant, full of love patterns. Thank you again so much, and bye.